What's going on, everybody? This is an episode from the No Gimmicks Needed Wrestling podcast. Do you like podcasts and you want to see the full podcast? Make sure you check out the No Gimmicks Needed Wrestling podcast on all your podcast platforms, such as Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Stitcher, Spotify, iHeartRadio, among many others. But you're listening to the episode right here on YouTube, so make sure you hit that like button and below, and make sure you hit the subscribe button to NC Studios and NC Level Up for all your gaming needs. This is the Nerd Coalition. Enjoy the show. Impact Wrestling undid it again, y'all. Impact Wrestling undid it again. What did I mean by that? It seems like once a year, Impact Wrestling always puts on a damn good one show. Usually it be Slammiversary. They come up there and they do. I think the last Impact show you saw, dear, was the one where they had D'Angelo Williams on there with Moose.
Probably.
Ooh, that was like 2014.
And this is back when Lashley was still there.
Mm-hmm.
I think that was the last Impact show she watched.
Yeah, I don't watch Impact pretty much at all. It's not a thing.
Oh, so you mean you didn't see Johnny Bravo get shot?
What? Excuse me?
Oh my god.
Yeah,
happened.
did they have a wedding scene and did the last one when Johnny Bravo got shot? Like they really killed him all.
Oh yeah, people die over there. They like legit die.
I'm gonna be quiet.
They did that shit in an empty arena. I was like, oh boy. They did that shit in an empty arena. Well, here we go again because Impact had his Hard to Kill pay-per-view. And I was like, I don't know, is Hard to Kill like becoming one of their pay-per-views prime?
Yeah.
Like one of their main ones, because I remember back in the day it was always Lockdown, Destination X.
Yeah, those don't exist anymore.
Slammiversary still exists.
Slammiversary, Bound for Glory is like the main two, and then they add whatever. So Hard to Kill is one that they've added, and then Homecoming they usually try to do.
Oh, but they don't do Lockdown, Destination X anymore?
Nope. They don't do Genesis. They don't do Sacrifice. They don't do
Hard Justice. Well, I guess it's Hard to Kill
Justice.
now, right?
Nope. It's not. That's not where they got the name from. They just.
Oh wow. Yeah. That actually is disappointing because those are some of the good shows. I kind of miss those shows. Well.
Yep. So yep.
They had their Hard to Kill pay-per-view. Was it on Saturday?
Yeah.
Did you happen to see it?
I did.
You did. Okay, like I said, I end up catching most of it with the highlights because they had the Texas Death match between Diana Purrazzo and Mickie James.
Yep.
They had
the
first ever women's Destination X match.
Mm-hmm. Ultimate X
match. That's right. Ultimate X match. Then they had the Ring of Honor Championship match happened on the Impact show.
Yep.
Then they had
the Ring of Honor, and the Ring of Honor. What do you call it? Invasion.
Yeah. They also had Moose defending his championship against Matt Cardona and Big Cass. I don't know what his name is in Impact.
I think it's like Cass XL or some shit like that.
No, it's not. It's W. Not a first name, just W Morrissey.
What?
Okay.
What?
Well, he got himself back in shape, but he's it was him a triple threat match for the.
That's why it wasn't the main event.
Exactly, and I was just like, well, that fucking sucked. And then we had that Hardcore Wars Battle Royal type hardcore match thing. I guess that's how it was going. So, I figured we give ourselves a recap of that. Let's go over here. So, we start off with the Knockouts Ultimate X match. 6 women. Tasha Steelz taking on Chelsea Green, Jordan Grace, Lady Frost, Rosemary, and was it Aisha Edwards?
Alicia
Edwards. I'm not gonna lie to you. That was not a bad match.
Yeah, no, it wasn't bad at all.
I was not.
There was some.
Huh?
I was gonna say there was some botches, of course, because it's like some people's like going up on the ropes,
Yeah,
and just falling, and slipping and falling. Like the cables wasn't as tight as they thought. I guess I don't know.
MVPs of the match. Jordan Grace was MVP. Lady Frost did something that scared, like, even at higher altitudes, did a better moonsault off the top of that Ultimate X structure down to all the ladies below. Moonsault's a little better than Charlotte. If Charlotte had jumped from that high, she would have flipped 3 times before she even hit the gears.
You really hate Charlotte Summers.
How she over rotates on her moonsaults.
Almost said somersault.
We get it. We get it.
So I'm sorry we do doing that. However, I was, and then that one, I think, where was it? Was it Chelsea Green who tried to spear Alicia Edwards down, and she didn't take the spear right? She kind of like fell face first. I was like,
yeah, Alicia is not good. She's not good.
No, she wasn't. I wasn't familiar with her. I was like, she is not good. But Jordan Grace was taking all the bumps. She was up there hanging, and she was falling and doing sit down power bombs. And when she was falling down with the ladies and stuff like that, what shocked me was Tasha still won the matchup. I did not see that coming. I thought it was gonna be like Jordan Grace. Cause I
didn't see it coming neither, but they started. This is like her build up.
Yo, I'm like, she's getting all the build up, but Karen Hogan is doing absolutely nothing right now.
Because she's not signed anywhere.
I thought she was at AEW.
She wasn't signed there.
Oh, she was. And what was her tag team name again?
Flavor and Fire.
Flavor and Fire, yeah. Hey.
Yeah, but then she wouldn't have got another random person, and then she just like it's just like she's a singles and she got a bodyguard. Much.
I thought you were about to say she got another random black girl.
Hey.
She did.
She did.
Yeah.
Look, I ain't gonna lie, you did. I think you would like Flavor and Fire.
Not with names like Flavor and Fire.
No, that was the team name, not the actual
team name.
Oh, okay.
It's Tasha Steele and Karen Hogan. Tasha Steele is the one that won. And her partner was in AEW, was doing nothing, but then she wasn't signed there, so I don't know where Karen Hogan is at. So yeah, Tasha Steele wins the Ultimate X match, which she was fiddling with it with Chelsea Green, and then like it kind of fell down, and I was like, was that an accident or did she just get it? I was like, I guess she just got it. So sure. Next up we had a singles match for the Impact X Division Championship. We had Trey Miguel taking on Steve McClain.
That's Macklin. That's
that's Steve Cutler from Forgotten Sons, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, Steve was putting a hurting on
Steve.
On Trey, but I was like, yo, Trey reminded me of like Ricochet a little bit though.
Yeah, that's pretty much. He was always the Impact Ricochet.
Oh yeah, and I was just like, yeah, he's doing a lot of Ricochet type shit. The meteor to the outside where Steve hit his hit on the rail, and I was like, that was stupid. I would have tried that, but okay, y'all did it, and I'm like, I ain't doing that with 50 people in the house, you know, maybe 100 at best. But I was like, no, thank you. But he went.
What do you mean? They was in Vegas.
Okay, 200. Well, I'm just saying, but I wasn't done that. But it was actually a pretty decent matchup. Trey retains, and he hits with another meteor down off the top rope and wins the matchup. So,
yeah, I'm not big on Trey though.
You don't like Trey Miguel? Like, so he might be Ricochet.
Nah, not really.
Does he not have a personality? Or neither does Ricochet.
Nah. Well, no, because he used to be with the group, but the group is in NXT, so now he just like.
Oh, he partnered with the Radicals as MSK.
Yeah.
Oh God, yo, is he Hispanic?
He's the same as Ricochet. I don't know.
Oh, so,
Ricochet mixed up, right?
Look, I told you I'm not good at checking out the race. I'm saying, but yes, that's right. He was part of MSK as it was the Radicals, in Impact and that.
Hold up, who was that you didn't know that was black? Then we had this discussion last week.
Definitely did.
Yeah, I know Ty Conti was from Hispanic.
You know,
Brazil,
Ty
and he was
Conti
just like, what?
literally when all her gear is Hispanic and everything is Hispanic, which you didn't know.
Yeah, I know that now. I'm saying, like I said, I get pretty bad at that, pretty bad at that stuff. Next up we had a Pure Rules Ring of Honor matchup for the Ring of Honor Championship.
Mm-hmm.
And for my wife that doesn't know about Pure Rules Ring of Honor, so Ring of Honor is really based on like the sport of wrestling. So they have the handshake before the match.
I'm surprised they didn't bring the Pure belt back.
Yeah, no, I didn't even gonna do that. There's a 20-second ring out opposed to a 10-second. You only allow 3 rope breaks in the matchup. After you exhausted all your rope breaks, the rope breaks no longer count. So they can pin you, flip you on the rope, or you can grab the rope. It still wouldn't count if you exhaust all your rope breaks. Closed fist, you will get a warning. The second one, you will be disqualified. So it's like a very pure wrestling stature of stuff that goes on in Ring of Honor. That was their whole theme, especially going back in the early days of Ring of Honor.
Yeah.
I'm a huge fan of Jonathan Gresham. Small as hell, but I'm a huge fan of Jonathan Gresham. I was like, I missed the boat. Like, how long has he been champion? Because I that's one of the highlights of Ring of Honor. What do you mean? Say what?
What do you mean?
What do you mean? What do you mean? The last time I watched Ring of Honor,
he just won it.
Oh, he did just win it?
He just won it at their last show.
Oh, I thought he already had it.
No, he just won it.
Oh, so he's the first time Ring of Honor champion.
Yeah, yes, it's the first time. He literally just won it like a month or 2 ago.
Wow. No,
at the last show.
I've been a fan of Jonathan Gresham for a long time. But what I'm saying is that when I was watching the last actual live Ring of Honor final battle, like I went to that pay-per-view and show afterwards. It was Kyle O'Reilly taking on Adam Cole in a death match when Kyle O'Reilly was the champion. You know how long ago that was?
Mm-hmm.
That was the last Ring of Honor show I went to. Back when it was top. What was it? It wasn't Top Flight. It was another. Airs. I forgot what the team was going up against War Machine. You know who War Machine is?
Nobody does.
Exactly. No, I mean,
I think the last one I went to was Bucks and Hardys.
Oh, God.
17, I think, 2017.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, ain't been in a while.
Yeah, War Machine when they put over this other high flying group, but who are now the Viking Raiders. That's who War Machine is. So it was cool to see Chris Sabin versus Jonathan Gresham, and it was a decent match of Jonathan Gresham being a very technical wrestler as he is.
Mm-hmm.
Beats Chris Sabin, so it was a good matchup. Josh Alexander taking on Jonah. People who don't know Jonah, that is Bronson Reed. He's in.
Josh Alexander has a. Well, okay.
No. You say it.
He had a standoff with Charlie Haas. And then, I guess 2022 said, yeah, Charlie Haas, you're about to die. So, so they did.
They really been doing shit with Charlie Haas?
So yeah, he came out like an hour later. He stretched it out. So yeah. I don't know what happened yet. But.
Neither do I. The match is okay. I've seen better Bronson Reed. Well, it's Jonah, but I've seen better Bronson Reed matches. Josh Alexander wins with the ankle lock. And there you have it. You know, wasn't much to that. But you want to talk about clusterfuck shit? I'll tell you what it was. The 10-man hardcore war.
I didn't even see this.
Bruh, this shit was a clusterfuck. Eddie Edwards, Rich Swann, Willie Mack, Heath Slater and Rhino.
Oh shit, Rich Swan's still out here?
Yeah. Versus the Good
He's
Brothers.
just a champ now.
Yeah. The Good Brothers and Violent by Design. So, you know, Eric Young Diener and Joe Dorling. So, I was
actually, I seen the end of this. Actually, okay, keep going.
Yeah. This shit was a clusterfuck. It was like a hardcore Royal Rumble. Each, a man started every, minute, another man will come out, from each man's team. So it's kind of like a War Games thing. And
it's kind of like a lockdown type of deal.
Without the cage. And they was beating the shit out of each other. I mean, like, this match is even hard to follow. It was just beating the shit out of everybody. Rhino comes down looking extremely out of shape. I'm like, that singlet, like, you had to get it like made again. Eddie Edwards at one point lights a candlestick on fire and hits the Good Brothers with it. Gets power driver to do a table by Eric Young. Willie Mack goes for a moonsault with the trash can and misses. And if anybody ever see Willie Mack is like, he's a big guy, so he does he's not Keith Lee like that, because I think Keith Lee holds his weight better than Willie Mack do personally, but Willie Mack is good. Like, he used to be on Lucha Underground. Yeah. And Rich Swann gets a Death Valley driver to a barbed wire board. You know, just a lot of chaotic shit, you know, that ends up happening. Who's the guy that comes out? Because like I said, I don't know all these Impact people names that, you know, they come out. I think somebody comes out, and then but the faces win, and they beat up the heels, and it was a clusterfuck of a match. I did not really enjoy this at all. This is like the annual Impact Monsters Ball match they used to do.
Well, if you didn't like that, at the end of it, they said, "Oh, we're going to give you Matt Taven and Mike Kanellis."
That's what I was talking about. Yeah, Matt Taven. I was like, yeah, and Maria Kanellis came there with him too.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just like,
PCO is this man is. I don't know how old this man is. You know, he was on the first episode of Raw.
Oh my god!
Exactly.
Oh my god! 3-way for the Impact World Championship. Moose taking on Matt Cardona versus W. Morrissey, Big Cass, if y'all know. You know, I'm all behind Moose having a championship. I know it's a triple threat matchup too much, but who's Chelsea Green is with Matt Cardona, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I remember she came out there for a little bit. I wasn't really into this matchup at all because, like I said, there was no believability that they was going to beat Moose at all. Chelsea Green, she loved going to Impact and taking bumps. He gave Matt Cardona a buckle bomb to the corner with the referee and Chelsea Green. So she took the brunt of that, and he gave Matt Cardona a Lashley spear. You know, where he flipped. Well, actually, who did that spear first? I remember Moose used to do the spear, and he flipped with it also. And then Lashley started doing it.
No, Lashley was first.
Lashley was first doing it? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so. And Moose retains the championship, so there you have. Next pay-per-view that they announced was Rebellion, which is going to be in April. I was like, okay. Then it's time for the main event. Mickie James taking on Diana Purrazzo for the Impact Women's Championship in a Texas Death Match. Those who don't know about Texas Death Matches, it's like a death match. You got to pin the opponent and like a last man standing. So you got to pin him for 3, but you got to keep him down for 10 seconds. That's a Texas Death Match. Mm-hmm. And this rivalry, though, between them two has been a damn good rivalry. I've liked her coming onto the farm. I like her knocking her out with the pile drive. I liked a lot of it. So I was gonna see what they had planned on doing with this Texas Deathmatch stuff. For the most part, it was good. I'm not gonna sit here and say all this shit was good, Prime.
Oh yeah, of course.
Would you agree or would you disagree?
No, not all of it was that good. Well, I mean, it was good, but not all of it was.
They're trying to go up to the state. Many pinfalls, but Mickey gets back up to her feet. When the chaps come off and she shows a knee brace, she starts kneeing Diana Purrazzo, and then that's when the match starts getting like really, really fucking brutal. Mickey pulls out a table, and she puts that shit in the ring, and then Diana Purrazzo, she goes out and she gets the thumbtacks. I was like, they gonna make these women do the thumbtacks, and who takes the bump? Mickey, veteran her ass, takes the bump on the thumbtacks by getting kicked. It's like she didn't do a move on there. She got kicked onto the thumbtacks. And I was like, but the way she took it, I was like, that shit got to her because them jokes was all up in her back. And honestly,
that's what. Never mind.
What you about to say, bro?
Nothing. Keep going.
Okay, but she took it like a champ. Shut up, bro.
All right. My bad.
Either you gonna let me know what you laughing at, or you gonna just we ain't gonna.
No, it's cool. I'll be silent.
Purrazzo tries to go on top rope. Mickey hits her with a steel chair, and then who is the guy that came out to try to help her? I don't know who that guy is. The bald white guy.
I don't know. I ain't been watching. I've been watching, so I don't know who he is to the story.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so I don't know who he is, but he tried to come out there and help her out. Mickey sits at the table. Purrazzo ends up going to the top rope and pile driving Mickey James to the table, and then he started to count, but Mickey James does get back up, and she goes pull some chairs out. It looked like she's trying to give Diana Purrazzo her Mickey DDT on the thumbtacks. The white guy comes in, he gets hit in the head with the guitar, and he's out. And then Diana Purrazzo does not take Mickey's DDT well at all. I'm sorry, I have never seen her take it well. And I'm like, can she not lift her up? Can she not fall on her head? She had neck problems. She don't take her DDT, huh?
She probably do.
I'm about to say because she don't take her DDT well. Even in regular matches, I'm like, you take your shit. Her shit bad. So, but overall, I thought it was a decent show. How about you?
I did too. Yeah, no, I did. Oh wait, you talk about for Deanna, the guy that came up with Deanna?
Yeah.
Oh, that's Aiden English.
Oh my god. Yo, he shaded here. I didn't know who that was.
I told you they were. No, they've been for a long time. Yeah, because remember when they had the King and Queen thing?
Oh wow, I forgot all
you
about
don't remember?
it. I think I do now since you're mentioning it.
Yeah, they had like the King and Queen tournament, and they won. And he was the king, and she was the queen.
Oh wow. Let me tell you how I forgot all about Aiden English, bro. I definitely did. Damn. Well, that was Impact Hard to Kill. Let's do a little recap of it. How did you enjoy it? Thumbs up, thumbs down. You know.
Well, I give it a thumbs up, obviously, because they surprise you once in a while.
They always do that. I don't know how next paper going to be. Baby Anniversary will be good this year also. I have not seen it. I'm waiting for like Bound for Glory to be good again.
Yeah, well. Well, I don't know what to tell you.
Their last year wasn't too bad. That's when Josh Isaiah lost to Moose, though, right?
And I think that was Summerversary.
I'm pretty sure that was Bound for Glory when Moose won the championship, right?
I don't know.
I don't know. It ain't that you don't know. It's just you don't care. I don't blame you.
Okay, well, true.
It ain't you that you don't know. You just don't care.